Hello, online crew. How's everyone today? Hope you're doing really well. So today I'm going to share with you 3 cool Facebook updates. Some of them you might be well aware that they're there and you might even be using them. And some of them you might not know at all. So it's always good to bring you sort of stuff that you may not be aware of that you can utilize and just, take advantage of when Facebook brings out new things. So I'm just going to share with you 3 quick things today. Now, one of these things I don't actually have myself, but I know it's an update that's available and I think it's pretty cool. I know what it looks like. I'll show you where to find it, but I don't actually have it myself. But I'll show you where to find it and you can have a look on your devices to see whether you've got this new feature or not. Okay, so stay with me for that information. I'll get to that in a moment. Those of you that are in the current round of the 21-day online crew video challenge, I will be going live in that group about 5 minutes after I finish this live, giving you the content for the rest of the days of the challenge. So tune into that video if you've got the time to jump on with me over there in the video challenge group, so you can get to know what's coming up with the content for days 12 to 21. Okay, so how is everyone today? If we've not met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So I'm here at service to our amazing online crew community here of entrepreneurs and home-based business owners, those that are really trying to grow a business in the online world from home or bring your traditional home-based business online and captivate, people from the internet and draw people to you through attraction marketing, social media type strategies. So that's what I talk about mainly here on this page. 5 days a week, I give out free training. So if you are new to our community at all, then please, make yourself known to us so we can give you a special welcome. So let's just say a quick hello to a few people. We've got Heather on. How are you? Crystal, good to see you here. Crystal's one of our live members. Good morning, Patricia. It is a beautiful day in our part of the world. Anybody that appears like that, it just means that you are watching from the group. So I'm broadcasting in 2 different places. My business page, which is completely public, I can see all of you, but if you're watching from the group, you do need to give StreamYard permission for me to see who you are. So that's streamyard.com/Facebook. The link is up above in the description if you're watching from the group. And I have noticed, I'm wondering if this has got something to do with the new version of Facebook rolling out, that it's upsetting things with StreamYard. It may be that you've dropped off and you just have to click that link again for me to see you again. Hey, Heather, good to see you on. Good morning, Mike. Great to see you here. Hello, Susan. Oops, hang on. Going too fast again. Hello, Christine. We've got Hero on. Clarita, lovely to see you here. Hello, Olive. I'll be there for that live after this one. No worries. Thanks, Crystal. Hi, Donna. Love our online crew family. Absolutely. Hello, Sean. How are you? Good to see you here. Hello, Beth. We've got Andrea on as well. We've got Sheila here. How are you? Thank you for your lovely comment there. Hello, Tony. Great to see you. I'm watching from, is that Guam? Is that how you pronounce it, but like correctly? Good to see you guys on. So I'm going to attempt to share my screen. I've got it set up. We're just going to make sure, at work it works. Hello, Judy and Bob. Great to see you. Have a wonderful day today. Share a smile with someone today. Absolutely. If you guys did not catch my live video from yesterday, you absolutely need to. We've got something exciting coming up from September the 12th, I think it is, to September 30th. We'll be talking a lot about that, coming up, but please go and watch the replay of my video yesterday. So you can just scroll down the feed either on my business page or in my Facebook group. We are going to start a movement regarding kindness. I'm giving out prizes. Those that are part of my VIP mentorship program will be explaining a lot more than that more about it shortly in the next couple of weeks in our social media group. So if you're watching from my business page, please make sure you are part of our free group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. If you can't find it for some reason when you're searching Facebook, just go to my website, helenmartinonline.com, and you'll see a link to join the group straight from my page there. So exciting. So it's the 14th, was it, Crystal? I don't even remember my own dates, but thank you. September 14th to 30th. Thank you, Crystal. I've noticed that with the new version, it has upset a few settings. Yeah, so what I'm going to show you today isn't necessarily attached to the new version, and some of these are not brand new. They've just been brought to light because of the new version, which will make sort of sense in a minute. So I had to give permission again. Hopefully you can see me now. So it hasn't worked yet. I can't see you yet, but if you try one more time, hopefully I can. Just put your name at the end of it so I know who it is. Those are in the group can see your comment. I just can't see it here. Sounds awesome. I'll have to go back to that live. Yeah, you'll love that, Sean, hopefully, and participate. So everybody watching here today, please go back to yesterday's live and have a listen, because we've just got something really cool coming up. It's free, and I'm even giving prizes out for it. This is bigger than us. This is impacting, we're creating a movement of kindness. So go back to that, okay? So the first thing I'm going to share with you today, so who here, share with me, has been forced to the new version of Facebook and you can't go back? Just, put down me, or if you're still avoiding it because you can go back, just share that with me, avoiding it. But what's brought to light, if you haven't found it on your phone yet, is the new version of Facebook is obviously giving you the ability to go to what we call dark mode. And some of you are familiar with this on your phones already. That's not new, but some of you don't know how to find it on your phone. So I'm going to share that with you. And I also because I think I forgot to show this last week when I was going through a few changes of Facebook. So my last video of last week, I shared my screen with you guys, and I pointed out some things with the new version of Facebook that you want to become aware of. And I showed you on screen where to switch back from the new version to classic version if you do have that option. I understand that there are some people that just in the last couple of days have been given the new version, but even though it's not September yet, you're not being given the ability to switch back to the classic version. You probably don't want to switch back anymore because you just need to get used to the new version. Those that embraced it early, you're so far ahead, streets ahead of everyone else that keeps switching back to the classic version. But, it is something that we just have to get used to. So I'm just going to prepare something in the background in the moment because I've got two shared screens. So I want to share my phone with you, but I also want to show you how you can flip to the dark version if you're not aware. So what I might do, I'll just do it here actually. Okay, so if I go back to StreamYard, I've got a lot of screens open, so just bear with me at the moment. So I'm going to share my screen. Share. And I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm just going to quickly see if I can pull up my live. So follow along with me here. See the upside down triangle at the end of the page. And I did show you some things from here. This is where we can switch. I can still switch back to the classic version, which you can see on my screen there. But just above it, we've got this thing called dark mode, and I forgot to show you this. So if I just slip that toggle over to the side, who's embracing dark mode? Who likes dark mode? Have you tried it? Did you know it was there to choose from in the new version, if you are in the new version? And who's using it on their phone? Because what I'm going to show you from my phone is what it's brought up is a lot of people have said, I really like this dark mode. It's a lot, it's a lot softer on my eyes. What was I doing a year ago? we were at Zach's soccer championships. We had to travel for that. So I did a little video. I'd have some music going to that. So there you go. That's what I was doing today. 2 years ago, actually. But who's embracing dark mode? But so what I wanted to share with you is what it's bringing up is people are going, I love the dark mode on the new version, but I don't know how to find it on my phone. Okay. So just again, I can pull down the toggle here, the upside down arrow. I can switch it off very quickly just by doing that, going back to the normal mode. So that's just where it is here. And I can still switch back to the classic look here. Okay. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a minute because now I want to share my phone, not my actual screen. So I'll coordinate that. I'm just checking in what you guys are saying. So Sean's still back and forth between the new and the old version. The dark version is a lot easier on the eyes. That's the intention of it, the whole purpose of it. It is meant to be a lot easier on our eyes. I find at nighttime, I don't know about you guys, but I often are changing the brightness of my screen, even in the light mode, right down at nighttime because it's just so glary on the eyes. I like the dark mode. Also using it on my phone, I like it. Don't like the dark version. I don't really like the dark. I've used the dark mode at night to reduce the glare. Hey, Tina, how you going? I use the dark mode on the laptop. Interesting. But not on your phone, Sean. Use the dark mode and really very soft in the eyes. Don't use it frequently. So the important thing that I want to make you aware of is I like the dark mode on both the computer. I've had it on my phone for ages and I like it. Yeah. So what I want to share with you is two things. So this is the first of the three things that I want to show you. Just making you aware, those of you that are not sort of, cluey to it yet, with the new version, how do you change it to dark mode? So I've just showed you that. The other thing I want to make you aware of is there's the question that's been raised, which I've tried to say 3 times now, is like, I want the dark mode on my phone, but I don't know how to access it. So I'm going to try to go back to Zoom here and share my screen. So I'm just going to do that first. So I'm doing something in the background. I know I'm not sharing my screen with you guys yet, but I'm trying to just set it up. Oh, this phone might die. Okay, hang on. It doesn't want to play. Why don't you want to play? Because I've got the wrong. I've got 2 phones in front of me, guys, and I'm picking up the wrong phone. So I'm just trying to connect Zoom to my phone. There we go. So I need to get rid of those messages. You don't need to read my messages. So now I'm going to screen share screen, and show you my phone. So where did Zoom go? Where did my screen go? Is it here somewhere? There it is. Okay, so I know it's not the easiest to look at, guys, because you've got my background image of Bali in the background. But can you see my phone, guys? Just coming back to make sure that you can see it, okay? Because I just want to show you a few things. So I'm hoping, there we go, okay? So what I want to show you, if you're on an iPhone, is I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to go into my settings. I'm going to scroll down here to, where is it? No, I'm scrolling up. Sorry, I was already down. So scrolling up to display and brightness. So I'll just bring that right to the top there, display and brightness. I'm going to go into that one, and there it is straight there. So those of you that haven't explored it before but would like to, that's just as simple as that. So just go into your settings, go into display and brightness. Now that's on an iPhone. Now I believe these are the instructions for Android. So those of you that are Android users, can you please correct me if I'm wrong? But settings, then you go into display, I believe it's called, not display and brightness. And then I believe it's called device theme. So those of you with Android, that's what I believe the instructions are: settings, display, and then device theme. Okay, and you should find the same options. So I can change the brightness of that. So when I get out of this, then, hang on, why didn't I go into dark mode? Did I actually choose it? No, hang on. Settings, display and brightness. How come it didn't change? Appearance, true, night shift. Oh, it is. You can tell now it's changed. Okay, so where it's appropriate, it's already changed there. Okay, so that's where you find it for the dark mode. Now, the second one I want to go into, and I can't see your comments at the moment, guys, so just bear with me when I go back to the screen. But this one's pretty cool, and I don't have it, but I want to show you where it is. So this is definitely from a phone. So you need to, this is really cool. But as I said, I don't have it, but this is how you find it, okay? So I'm going to go into my Facebook Pages app. So it's called Facebook Page. You can see it there. It's the white one with the orange flag, okay? Just checking in the comments that you can still see me. You guys are all still here, okay? So when I go into Publish, and I go into live video. So this is from a phone, guys. Live video from a phone. This is not from a computer. Go into live video. You can see me there. That's a bit close. Can you see the options down the bottom there? It says live video, mystery mask, popular mask, popular mask, popular mask. You know, it just gives me the options for these masks if I want to use them. But, oops, going back into that. Down here, I would be very interested to know if you guys have got it. One of the options when you get to the end here after the masks is called backgrounds. I've got to watch where I'm looking. Backgrounds. So I'd love to know if you go into doing a live video from your Pages app and you come here and down the bottom it says backgrounds. Now this works from your phone like a green screen. It's really cool. So you could have a background like this. Hang on. You could have a background like this just by playing with your phone and choosing the background, and it gives you all different backgrounds to choose from. So those of you that don't have a setup for your live videos, those of you that would love to have some kind of background, it works straight from your phone, not a computer, from here. Okay, now the other thing that you want to look for, so you can see I've only got masks, so I don't have it, but it would just be a square box like one of these and it says backgrounds. So see if you've got it. The other thing I would encourage you to check, I still don't have it this way, but you might want to look to see what options you've got. If I go out of here, so this is from my Pages app, the white box with the orange flag. If I get out of here and go to my, hang on, I want to get out of there. Okay, so I'm going back into Facebook. I'm going to go hamburger menu, and I'm actually going to go to my business page from the blue Facebook app, not the orange Facebook app. You with me? So I'm in the blue Facebook app now. I'm going to go live from the blue Facebook app where I've picked up that little live screen down there. So I'm going to go live video now. Now have a look at my options. They're different than going through the Pages app. Can you see them? I've got the ability to have stars. You might not. I can raise money. I can put a link. Click, watch this. Feature a link in my live video from my blue Facebook app, but from my business page. Add a link and write a description that will appear during your live video. How cool is that? Facebook limits our organic reach for having links in our, should have turned my notifications off when I was going live. Having links in our videos, but this is actually giving you the ability to attach a link and attach a URL to it. Okay, and that will appear during your live video straight from the app. Okay, so that's the link one, but I just cross out of that. Okay, so what I would encourage you to do is go to the Blue Facebook app and click over here. I still don't have backgrounds, but have a look and keep looking. Come back to both those apps, going live from your phone, for those of you that go live from your phone, and check if background is down here, and also check out this promote link to see if you've got that. You could put an external link to something, like a web link to your page, or to a group or something like that, as long as it's a website type link. You could use that there. So go and play around, because these are relatively new, but you'll need to play between the apps. But I'm hoping for you guys that you have the background options. Okay, so has anybody had a look? Oh, my notifications, to see whether they've got the background options. I've got my spare phone here, just having a look. I have the link button option. Does anyone have backgrounds yet? Okay, all these notifications are popping up on my phone. I do not have it yet. Correct for Android. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate the clarification for that with you. I don't have either features on the Blue app or the Orange. So Christine, on my personal page, I can choose the raise money, bring a friend, but no link option, no background choice either. Just check both phones and I don't have it. Okay, so this gives you an indication, guys, of how new this is. Not a lot of people have it yet, so keep on looking, because I've seen what these backgrounds look like, and they're really, really cool. I can't show you them because I don't have them, but if you're going live via your phone, check out going through both apps and just keep looking back to see when it rolls out for you, because they're really cool. Okay, the last one I want to show you is, and some of you are already using this because I've seen it on your profiles. So I'm just going to, so this is only personal profiles and groups. It's not pages, okay? So just going to get back in again. I'm going to go to my personal profile. So just go to my profile there, and I'm going to go as if I'm doing a post, okay? So what's on my mind? I'm going to, this is related to graphics. So some of you have already seen this pop up and you've been using it for a little while. Some of you don't even know this is there. So I would encourage you, when you know things that are there that nobody else knows there and your stuff looks different, it's easier to get eyeballs on your stuff. So do things that not everybody is doing because they don't even know the features are there. Okay, so this is related to photographs, and you can do this in groups, personal profiles, but you can't do it on business pages. Okay, so I'm going to go into photos and just choose a few photos. So I'll pick Ollie. Ollie was in the car playing around. We were playing around with Snapchat. So he's in his school uniform. They have to wear blazers and ties and everything, but he was just playing around with Snapchat. So this is right in front of your face, but people are still missing this. Can you see that's the normal layout? So if I post that, it's going to post the same way that everybody posts photos when you've got, more than one, photograph. But check out, the little thing at the bottom there that says, oh, it just went away. Hang on, I'm going to have to do that again. So go back, discard. So before you do too much, go back in, choose your photos, pick them up. Okay, so can you see down the bottom there? I'll just get rid of this. It says choose your layout. So your photos can look like that. How many photos are you seeing looking like that on Facebook? Not many. It's right in front of people's faces, but they're not aware of it, that it's there. The banner is a really good one because you can showcase and feature one, and I can say something here. Check out Ollie and, his Snapchats. You're not seeing this very often because people aren't just playing with it. So I can showcase, some writing in there, And then my other ones will, sit down the bottom there. Or I can choose, did you pick up the last one, which was the gallery one, which I've seen sort of quite a bit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Just get there again. So the frame. So it just frames the photographs and puts them, behind that color there. So for those of you who knew that was there and has been using it and who didn't know that was there. So again, personal profiles and groups, but you can't do this with business pages. So if you want your images and things you do to look a little bit different to what everybody else is doing, just do different things like that. You're not seeing many images like that on Facebook because just people aren't playing around. So you got your normal, we've got columns, we got banner where you can type something in the middle, and you can do the frame as well. So just really simple, easy stuff to do that's right in front of your, right in front of your face. Hang on, I've got to get out of Zoom. I've got to get back to StreamYard here. Am I back to StreamYard? And I did want to point out there's a couple of things that have gone. I don't know whether you guys embrace them. Just checking you guys are looking at me now, aren't you? We've lost a couple of things. Some of you may not have been embracing them anyway, but we did used to have stories in groups. So whether you've even noticed or not, that's completely gone. Yeah, I'm back. So we don't have groups in stories anymore, and they've made a few changes to polls. So we used to be able to do polls on personal timelines, and people were really, really spammy and just a bit, I don't know, tacky with them. So polls on personal profiles is gone. And sometimes you can't see polls from your phone on business pages and groups, but they're still there, guys, from a computer. So if any of you embrace polls, polls are something interesting to use just to get quick answers, ask your audience what they're looking for, get a quick answer between two options of something that you're thinking about. So if you can't see the polls feature from your phone, then just go to your computer and you'll probably see it there. So polls hasn't gone from business pages or groups, but it has gone from personal profiles. It may not be anything that you utilized anyway, but they are a good idea to bring into the mix. Also, those of you with business pages and groups, to ask people's opinions about certain things. People love giving you their opinions. So if you can use features that Facebook's got right in front of you to utilize them, then, that's a good thing. But stories, use stories on personal profiles, pick up stories more on your business pages, but the feature for stories for groups has been eliminated. But again, not many people embraced it. Don't have any background options. Okay. I finally got music just a few days ago, so now I have to wait on this. So, wow, that's been quite a long time for you to get music, but that's good that you've got it. And depending on the speed that Facebook rolls things out, it could also have something to do with the age of your phone. If you've updated your software, if you've got a really old phone, guys, you're going to get left last. Often those with Android will get things after those with an iPhone. It's just the way it is, how the software is developed. It doesn't make one better than the other. But they're just, something to know that not everybody gets everything at once. You would already know that. Not yet. So you're going to go live on both personal and fan page at the same time. I'm not sure where your question is coming from, Hero, because nothing I've talked about is about going live on both pages. Maybe you've misunderstood what I've said. When you go through the apps, generally we go anything to do with a business page, you should be going through the orange flag to do any features, but if things don't look right, if you're missing a feature, always go and have a look on your phone through the blue Facebook app and just pick your business page up from the blue Facebook app and see what options you've got there and whether they're different from the options that you've got from both, but it doesn't mean that you're going live by both. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where that question came from, Hero. If I've confused you, I'm sorry. No, I don't have it. No background yet. Going to check later. I saw it today when I went live from Facebook StreamYard. So what I'm talking about is phone only, Sheila. So maybe you're talking about dark mode. I'm not sure. Yes, I have that feature to move photos around in a layout. I use that now. Love it. Great. What's happened with Snapchat cameos? The videos don't play or save properly to use elsewhere. I haven't used mine for a week or so, so unless anything's changed, you just got to make sure that you've got, yeah, I'm not sure. Just let me have a very quick look whether my cameos, I'm sure they're there. When I looked, anyone using cameos on Snapchat? Let's have a little look-see. Hang on. It's trying to take a snap. Has anyone had the same problem as Mike? I can't get into where I want to go, so I'll have to have a look after Mike. But anyone experiencing the same problem? I haven't looked at cameos in the last couple of days, Mike. I didn't know that was there. I did know that one. I've used it. Did not know. Love that new feature. I've used the photo layout. Very cool. That is super crazy. I love those. Make my garden flower pics really nice. Awesome, Gloria. Can't find the dark mode on my Android phone. So Sean confirmed that the instructions I gave were correct, which was settings, display, and device theme. So that's what I've led to believe is how you get dark mode on an Android phone. I've seen that, but never knew how it was done. Thank you. I don't have that feature with the photos. Don't you, Sean? That's interesting because I thought everybody had that one. Yes, I have the photo layouts and didn't even know they were there. It's exactly why I'm mentioning it. Swipe down from the top to open the menu with all the buttons. Swipe left and dark mode should be there. Okay, there's an alternative for you, Olive. I'm presuming you're talking about Android, Sean, for that one. So thank you for your input there for those Android users. Thanks for always keeping us up on the latest news. No worries. So dark mode, test it out. You've got options now for the new layout. You've got options on your phone, whether that's Android or iPhone. Keep a lookout for backgrounds on a phone because honestly, they just look so cool and they're going to create a lot of interest for those of you that are doing live video when you get them. It is brand new, so I'm not surprised. I don't even have it yet. So just keep looking. And when you're posting photographs, just use that feature. It's right there, apart from Sean, because it just helps you get more eyeballs on your content when your stuff looks different to everybody else on Facebook. And that's why I love bringing you these updates and content, relating, when things look differently, because we want you guys to be ahead of the crowd. Okay. So I hope that was useful for you. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. Go and play around. Keep an eye out for the backgrounds if you're a live video user. And on that note, in about 5 minutes time, I'll be going live in the video challenge group. So those in the current challenge, jump over with me there and say hello and learn what content we're doing for days 12 to 21. The rest of you, I will see you same time tomorrow. And don't forget to go and watch yesterday's live if you haven't watched it already. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.